All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back for another TBA legislative update. I'm Catherine Harrigus, their communications coordinator. I'm here as always with Berkeley Schwartz, our public policy director, and we are coming up on maybe the last one of these videos for the year.
Yeah, it looks like it, and actually wasn't on last week's, even though I was there, I filmed it.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and you weren't on the last two.
I know, I've missed you guys so much. I have come back from California in one piece. And I can breathe. There's really bad allergies there. I struggled a lot, actually.
We wished you a happy birthday. Did you see
saw,
it?
yeah, okay, so the nerd I am, I still watched. So I was like on the beach.
Doesn't everybody watch these videos?
It might just be us. No, that's not true. I actually do it to all my friends who have watched this and have said something about it. Thank you for tuning in. I'm waving to you now. Mm-hmm. We've also got a special guest behind the camera. We have a student from Lipscomb here in the studio today. We're really happy to have her. So we're going to try to do a really good job for her. So luckily, we've got kind of like not too much to update. Like we just got our bills. They're going. Tell us about it, Berkeley.
So, we're coming to an end of the session, which is great news. We've had really good luck with our bills. We've worked, I think they were all pretty easy sales. So on the first one, which was our construction lien bill, which was actually we wound up supporting a bill that wasn't our bill to completely repeal that entire section. That was signed into law on April and became effective April 5th. So that statute is completely repealed, deleted. So that's great. The next one, which I think this is kind of timely, is that clarification bill that the trial courts have jurisdiction over domestic relations jurisdiction. Mm-hmm. That was signed into law today.
Today? Oh my gosh.
I know.
So that's 2 down.
Yeah. Next is our Omnibus probate bill, and that was signed into law today.
Today.
Also. I know.
3 for 3.
And our service process bill was sent to the governor today, and he still has to sign it, but I'm sure it'll happen soon.
Okay, so we can expect that one is on its way?
That's right.
Wow.
I know. And then our adoption law bills already signed.
Those have been done.
And that's it. That's our list. So I also found out some other exciting news, which we're not putting in TBA today yet. And we'll see who
so
really
secrets just for the people on the internet.
So I was perusing the budget overview of the governor's amended budget, and we received extra funding for indigent representation. So that is exciting. Not as much as we wanted, but something.
It sounds like extra.
And I think that was all because the Supreme Court, Chief Justice Bivens.
Hi, Chief Justice Bivens.
Yeah, and so he, I give all the credit to him, and so we hope that stays in there. We're going to be working in the background on that.
And so. I think probably anyone who has clicked on this video knows, but indigent representation has been a chief focus of what we've been doing at the TBA for a few years now.
Yeah.
And there's been, a lot of very, very passionate opinions about it, but to see that it's moving forward even incrementally better is
right. And what that is there are a lot of cases where private lawyers have to represent the indigent, people who can't afford attorneys, and that's in actually criminal cases, but also in family law cases like guardian ad litems and things like that. And so they, because the government pays the fee, it's set at a certain rate. And so that has not been increased in many, many years. And then last year we got a $10 million increase, which wound up being, I think I can't remember the exact number, but I think it was $50 an hour is what the final amount turned into. And then anyway, so now we're hearing that it could have some more, but not to that level. And then we got the funding from last year, again this year, and then the additional, and then we think we got even a little bit more, not as much as last year. So anyway, we'll update more on that as we as we hear more.
So a place you might hear more updates, just for instance,
Yeah.
is our convention.
That's right.
Which is coming up in about 2 months. It'll
Yeah.
be in mid-June, June 12th through the 15th.
Uh-huh.
This year it is in Nashville. So
I know, that's the most exciting part.
yes, downtown Nashville. So
Yeah.
if you were around in previous years where we've had convention in Nashville, we've been kind of on the outskirts of town, like near the airport, and that place has served us well. But we are really excited to be able to return the convention downtown. That's something that a lot of people have asked for us because they want to go hang out downtown and they want to be a part of the excitement of the city. And now we're able to do that again. So we will be at the Renaissance Hotel, which is really like just kind of down the street from where we're at right now, which
Right
is
down the street.
really cool.
Mhm.
And at convention this year, like we do every year, but I think with everything we've been doing, I think it will be kind of bigger and better this year. We are going to have a legislative update panel, and that will be Berkeley leading the way. You'll kind of get to see a real-life, in-person, live version of this. Well, I won't be there asking annoying questions, but
You should be. Maybe you will be. Who knows?
yeah, it's remained to be seen.
Yeah.
But Berkeley will be there. Tell us a little bit what the panel will be like.
Well, so last year when we were in Memphis, we thought it would be interesting to do a panel of legislators, so you could really get like their firsthand, like their experiences and what they thought was important. And I thought it was really interesting, but they only had an hour, and I think we wound up have everyone we asked said yes, so there were 7. So we had 7 lawyer legislators, and then. But some people complained because they said you didn't actually update us on the legislation that passed the year before. So this year we have 3 hours where half of it will be going through the actual bills that have been passed and talking about what happened, per the bills. And then I think we'll have the lawyer legislators also on the second panel. So you'll get 3 hours of CLE and get both of those. And you can attend what you want, but that's sort of the legislative.
In case you didn't catch that, 3 hours of CLE credit for coming to something that you already want to come to anyways because you're watching all these videos.
That's right.
And
in downtown Nashville.
In downtown Nashville, yeah. And I would say after this year, where I think we have been so intentional about putting our updates in TBA Today every Friday and doing these videos, and Berkeley's been so kind of out there and transparent about what's going on, and all of the work we do in our other programs that have been a little bit more focused on legislation this year, I would say there is no excuse to not know where we're at on our bills this year, and any member that wants to know can. But as always, we welcome your questions and comments below. And if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, you can comment below. And any bill that we have mentioned, we will put in the description on YouTube or in the comments on Facebook. So you can read the legislation, see the details yourself, and also just kind of see what it looks like if you're not too familiar. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, you know what to do. On Facebook, you can click that you're interested in the event for the TBA convention, and you can just go to the tba.org if you want to register today. You have until April 30th to get the early bird discount rate, whatever. The cheaper price is until April 30th, so I would register now.
And we're also having a membership drive right now, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so if you haven't joined the TBA and you want to, there are all sorts of benefits for being members of the TBA.
Yeah, I feel like it's like PBS now.
Yeah, we're just like
if
selling
you like the
ourselves.
content we're giving to you every day on this version of public television, renew your membership.
You get free CLE hours.
Yes.
Yeah, that you can apply to anything, even online or in person. And we have CLEs all the time at the TBA, and you get discounted CLE. So it's worth it. And you get TBA Today, and you get lots of membership benefits. So anyway, something to consider.
So thank you guys for watching as always, and we will be back next week. I cannot say how many more weeks we have because it's really close to the end.
It is. It is really close to the end.
But we'll definitely be back next week, so we'll see you then.